We love to think of ourselves as living in the golden age of progress, but let's face it, modern society has some glaring issues. From widespread pollution to income inequality down to the mistreatment of children, the problems are as endless as they are depressing. Here are the 5 worst facts about modern society that you must know. 5. Biodiversity is disappearing fast. Have you noticed how, as a kid, you'd see tons of butterflies flying around, but now they're pretty much gone? Well, it's because we're fast losing biodiversity. You see, we're losing animals and plants 1,000 times faster than nature intended, with over 1 million species of plants and animals on the verge of extinction, and 68% of our overall global diversity already lost. What's causing all this? Mainly our modern activities: deforestation, climate change, overexploitation, and habitat destruction. But to be honest, this isn't just about losing cute animals or exotic plants. We're talking about the collapse of ecosystems that give us food, clean water, and breathable air. If we keep this up, we're not only going to ruin the balance of nature, but our very own survival may be in jeopardy. 4. Women are still victimized every day. By now, violence against women should be a thing of the past. But sadly, that's not the case. Estimates from the World Health Organization show that about 1 in 3 women worldwide, around 30%, have experienced physical and/or sexual violence from an intimate partner or non-partner in their lifetime. Most of this violence comes from intimate partners. In fact, nearly 1/3, 27%, of women aged 15 to 49 who have been in a relationship report being violated by their partner. Such violence can cause lifelong trauma. And breaking the cycle of abuse is tough, as many women face stigma, fear of retaliation, and a lack of support. 3. Loneliness is the silent killer. You'd think with all our gadgets and social media, we'd feel closer than ever, right? No. Loneliness is exploding, especially in wealthier countries. A study from the American Psychiatric Association found that 30% of adults feel lonely at least once a week, with 10% stuck in that feeling every single day. What's really worrying is that being socially isolated can actually lead to early death. It's a health risk on par with smoking or obesity, yet it barely gets the attention it deserves. Brazil tops the list for loneliness, with a lot of people feeling isolated regularly. Sure, tech helps us stay connected, but where are the real face-to-face connections we're all longing for? 2. Healthcare inequality is a death sentence. Access to healthcare should be a no-brainer, but millions are still dying without it. In 2023, 6 million people in low and middle-income countries lost their lives because of inadequate or no healthcare. That's over 15,000 deaths every single day. Worse still, in these countries, the poorest people end up spending 9 times more of their income on health costs than the wealthy, thanks to income inequality and underfunded healthcare systems. Meanwhile, wealthier countries have healthcare systems that save millions of lives. If struggling nations could reach the same healthcare standards as places like Cuba or China, they could save countless lives too. 1. Your data is up for sale. There are more than 5 billion of us online, generating billions of gigabytes of data daily. Convenient? Sure. But here's the catch. Our privacy has become a gold mine. From browsing habits to private conversations, our personal data is being harvested, sold, and weaponized for profit. Big tech, advertisers, and even governments are cashing in, all while we unknowingly trade our privacy for convenience. The scariest part? As the digital world continues to evolve, we gradually lose control over our own lives. And that's a wrap for today. Follow us for more facts.